everyone, and welcome to part 2 for the Fancy Frames stamp highlight post. For this project I decided to make a card, and I'm going to be using the larger frame and the smaller one. And the first one, I'm going to use the same technique as in part 1. I'm going to use some embossing ink, and I'm just going to press that onto some pattern paper from the Enchanting Waves 6x6 paper pack. And this time I'm going to emboss it with some silver embossing powder from Altenew. And all I have to do now is heat set it. Now this is going to give a lovely silver, which will be really beautiful against that pink and blue background. Now once I have finished embossing this image, I'm going to cut it out with the coordinating die. The smaller doily, I'm just going to stamp with some Pinkalicious ink onto a lighter cardstock. And this is going to create a lovely nice effect once it's cut out. To cut them out, I'm going to be using the coordinating dies. And these are really easy to line up and to pull through the machine. So once I have cut both out, I can start working on creating my card. So I have cut out both shapes, and I'm going to keep the inner parts because they are going to be components of my card. So here you can see those shapes, and I'm just playing around with them just to see how I'm going to work with the different shades of color. I'm also going to look for a nice background, and I decided to go with some deep blue, which is also from the same Enchanting Waves paper pad. And I'm just going to cut that to size so that it will fit on a regular card format. And I'm just going to glue that down, and then using foam dots I'm going to start creating my layered elements, starting with the embossed image, and then I'm going to work my way upwards, and I'm even using 2 or 3 layers of foam dots just to create a really nice dimension. And once I'm finished, I'm going to pick a button from my button collection, add a little bit of twine, and then all I have to do is add a sentiment. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you for project number 3 using the Fancy Frames stamp set. Thank you so much for joining, and see you in a bit. Bye bye.